What is up, Scrubs? Welcome to another Fusion World video. Today we're going over the red cards from set 6. I am joined, as always, by Cody. What's up, pal?
Hail, adventurers.
And we have a first-time special guest on the channel. Hey, yo, Jules. What's up, pal?
Yeah, what's good with it? What's good with it?
Yo, I'm so excited to have you on.
I'm blessed to be asked to be joining you guys, man. I appreciate the invite for sure.
I've been a fan for a
Absolutely.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I've been watching your vids a while too, man. I be watching your deck tech gameplays and stuff like that.
while. I appreciate
be
it.
lurking.
All right. So the way we do this is we have assigned a letter grade. We go A through F, and there's plus and minuses. Those will all be in the description below if you want to check that out. But yeah, same as it always is. We'll get started with our leader, Android 18. It's just a normal leader on the front, completely generic. And then on the back, it is a 20k that draws a card and activate battle your turn once per turn. Your battle cards with Android and their special traits that are in a battle with your opponent's battle cards get plus 20k power for the battle. Jules, you first. What do you think?
A grade in like A to F type. Like,
Yep.
Is that how we doing it?
A to F.
The leader ability, I'm honestly gonna give it. Man, I'm gonna give it like a. At this current point in time, I'm gonna give it like a B minus, respectfully.
Wow. Okay.
Respectfully.
B minus. Cody, what do you say?
I mean, the effect's really strong. Like, it is a really strong effect. I think the problem is the card pool. I think her problem is her card pool, not her effect. So, like, her as a leader, if she gets just a couple more cards, she could end up really, really good. So I'm kind of there, like B minus, like C plus. I'm really more on like the B minus tier with this. It is a good effect though.
Man, I was gonna be a little harsh. I was gonna say C plus, but B minus is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is the limiting card pool because we're just not there with androids yet. Red has just been Tournament of Power really. So, and Daima. Hopefully we'll get another. Oh wait, yeah, we have the alt art, right? Yeah, there we go.
Which I think I really like. Yeah.
Oh, so much better.
That alt art is so gas.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks great.
Looks so
I actually think this is the best alt art leader in the set. I like this one the most.
Maybe
her popping out the lab dome. Oh man,
bro, she took her jacket off. The jacket is off. She's fighting.
The jacket is off. Look at that.
Yeah.
All right. You're right. It's an A plus. This looks great.
Art,
no jacket. Go. A plus. Easy. We're halfway there with no jacket. All right. Fusion Android 13. 5-drop 30k 5k combo on play. This card gets plus 25k power for the turn. Auto, when this card KOs an opponent's battle card in battle, switch this card to active mode.
Not once per turn, by the way.
Yeah, this card's kind of nutty.
Right.
Cody, you first.
I guess I'll start. Yeah, I guess I'll start. So yeah, so this card is like currently the defining like reason to play droids. It's very good. It's just this can't be the only reason really that I would want to play droids. And currently this kind of feels like the only reason that I'm playing droids. This and the promo really. And I think that's kind of the big limiting factor is that I just don't feel like we have enough. That the cards that are good for droids, like they're good droid cards, are very good. This is like an A, like an A minus for me. Yeah, this is an insanely powerful card. Yep. But it's just droids didn't get enough, like I think C pluses or Bs. They got a lot of like C minuses and some Ds. I think their overall card quality is going to be the problem this set, but I think that the cards that were good are going to be very good, like this guy right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, to kind of bounce off what he said, I agree. This is probably the best Android card to be released in the set, and the main reason if you want to play it. Comboed off with the field spell, it could do something, especially the Halo Kus of the world, the Boo Tanks of the world. But in a world where everything is going to be swinging at you more often than not, this can still clear the board, but if they save it, then it kind of just gets stopped dead in its tracks. But I still believe this card is is a good A minus, even like a A in its own right.
Yeah, in
Yeah, I
droids,
think-
this kind of just feels like 5-drop Beerus that deals the
Yeah.
damage. That's really what this card feels like when you play it.
Yep.
If you have the field, that is. If
We'll
you don't
say
have
though,
the
this
field,
card
this
just
card's
feels-
infinitely worse.
This card feels like completely unplayable into black right now, though, which is
Oh, I haven't
really
done that.
bad.
Ultimate Sparking, Ultimate
Yep.
Sparking just says, okay, enough.
Yeah, just crushes this deck.
Oh
And
yeah, I
think
actually
that's
I have
another
played.
problem.
I played against Piccolo, yeah, and it was really bad. It was really
Yeah,
bad.
I think that's my big problem with this card is like it's currently really bad into what I think will be a relatively played color.
Mhm.
It is just a great card though. Like against everyone else, this card will come in and throw hands repeatedly. This man just he is literally Captain America. He's like, I could do this all day, and he just keeps
Mhm.
fighting, dude. He's
Yeah.
really good card.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'll give this a B.
B, all right,
Yeah.
damn.
The B. B's are
Attack our
cards that
boy.
you want to play the color for. All right, Kriller time. Oh, that was Sensu Bean. Oh well. Krillin, 3-drop, 20k, 10k combo, permanent, your turn. Your leader with Android in its special trait gets plus 10k power.
It's Shin.
Yeah, this is pretty decent. I don't
It's
hate
Shin.
it.
It's like a C card.
Yeah, this
It's
is
like a
a C.
C tier card. Yeah.
Yeah, I give it a C plus if it's able to stick. Turning your leader into a 30k swing, it kind of echoes Green Androgynous, so you
Mhm.
still get that 30k swing lead. As for how playable it will be, that's left to be seen. But I'd give this at best a C plus.
So the issue I have with this is, we'll see this later on. There's just so many 3-drops you want to play in this deck, and I
Yep.
don't think this
Yes.
is going to be one of them. Like this deck is just
I
filled
honestly-
with 3s, and it's so hard to play any other 3s besides the mandatory.
I wish this card was a 2-cost with 5k combo power.
I
with
agree.
the exact same text.
I completely agree. That would be so much better. I think
This
that'd
card would
probably
actually be
too good.
super good.
That'd
It would
probably
be
too
really good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine, and
Yeah.
that's leader locked, right? So it'd be fine.
Maybe, I mean, I would still play this if it was 0 combo, honestly. It's a 2-drop.
Ooh,
I think that would
probably.
be okay. I think that would be pushing the power level, but I think that would be okay to print.
Yeah, I think it's probably fine for this deck considering they did push a lot into the 3-drop zone, but they did
Yeah.
some of these 3-drops are really good.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah,
There's just too many good 3s.
Too many good 3s. The field spell and other certain 3-cost Androgynous that it's just
Speaking of
you
3s,
just don't want it flooded.
we have Shin Mini, 3-drop, 25k, 0 combo. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Then if your leader has DA in its card name, play 1 battle card, cost 2 or less, and DA in its card name from your hand.
This is such a good card.
So this is like
Oh
mini
my
Kefla,
goodness.
and I kind of love it.
This card is so good for like the aggressive Daima decks. Like you can
Yeah.
play this. Like if you're at 6 life, you just go play this, play the Daima 2-drop Goku, and you just crush,
You just play
absolutely
Pansy,
crush
too.
your opponent.
I-
Yeah,
I
you can
like
play this in
off
Pansy.
this. Yeah.
Oh, I really like playing the Goku because then you flip and then this is 35 and then the Daima swings 30. It's so disgusting.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah, you just bulldoze people. It's a great card for the aggressive Daima deck. If you're like one of those people who is like, I like Daima 2 because it has like that aggressive leading side, but we don't really have ways to like actually be aggressive, this card helps you be really aggressive. This is a fantastic card. I think this is like a C plus B minus tier card.
I was gonna say B minus. I think this is really
Yeah.
pushed.
It's a really, really pushed card. Like, so if you were a fan of the aggressive Daima decks, you've got a really good reason to go back and give them a try again.
Right. I was gonna give it a B plus just because, like y'all said, being able to play
There we
like the
go.
Daimaku 2 costs off this card. So if you're at 6 life, you potentially just take 2 cards off of life with this card, play Daimaku, take another life. Now you're just flipped and you're ready to rock and roll on 3 energy. So, but I could see this being like a B minus as well, but B plus.
You know
just
what?
off
Screw
the
it.
fact,
You're,
like you
you're
said,
right.
it's,
You're right. This is a reason to play the deck. I'm gonna go B plus too. I'm down.
Yeah,
know
I
what
think
I'm
I
saying?
think I'll go do. Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
just
you-
go
you
for it. B
convinced me.
plus.
Yeah, you get knocked to 6, you could flip off.
Yeah,
on a
this is
Daimaku. It's
insane.
a
Yeah.
baby Kefla.
Yeah, this is a vanilla whatever. See.
Tragic.
Next.
Not tragic.
Android 13.
This card's actually good. This card's
3-drop,
actually good.
20k, 5k combo permanent. This card gets 15k power while it's in a battle with an opponent's battle card. Yeah, again, another 3-drop for the Android deck.
Yep.
Shocker.
Yeah, like it's like this one and like one other one are the ones that you're gonna be playing off the promo 17, and I played this one a lot, and this thing just cracks people's boards, and it basically is unremovable through combat. Because I mean, it's like a 35k you played for essentially free whenever you do play it. And like the leader is like the only thing that contests it well, and if the leader does go into it, you just be like, okay, 5k, sure, whatever. But yeah, this is a good card. I think this is like, it's not pushed, because if it was pushed, it'd have a 10k combo. But I think it is very good. I'm gonna go C+.
C+. Actually, now that you mention it, actually wasn't paying attention to the fact that it's a permanent. If a battle card swings into it, it gets 15, and that's every battle that a battle card swings into it.
Yep.
Hold on. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I could dance around with a C+ to B- of this card. I'm actually gonna have to experiment with this card. See how.
Yeah, it's really good.
I think this is a C+. This card has been pretty decent. Side note, I feel like the Android deck needed green Trunks, like really badly. Why did we not get a green Trunks?
Oh, like the 2 cost?
Yes, that's what this deck needed so badly, and then I feel like it would push the deck into good.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like looking at this makes me think like maybe they had that planned and then they just didn't go through with it. I don't know, or they just forgot. That's what the deck needed. But anyway.
Yeah, I would have really liked that.
Android 14, 2-drop 10k combo on play. Choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area, and it gets minus 10k power for the battle. Yeah, this is fine. It's a 2-drop with a 10k, and the deck is really hurting on 10ks and 2-drops.
I just hate that like you play this, right? I just hate that this is a card you consider playing.
Yeah, I mean you are considering it because there's like really nothing else.
Yeah, it's like, man, I wish this was minus. Oh, why can't this just minus 15? Why can't this just be Fua?
Yeah, it's a poor man's Fua.
It's
Wait,
like
you're right. It could just be Fua.
Yeah, why did they give it 10k power? Oh, I guess so it could swing 30k at a battle card at minus. You know, like that's.
Yeah, that's why.
But it's so goofy. Then they could have just made it Fua. It would have done the same thing.
They could have just made it
Fua.
Yeah, that's true.
This card gets a C- from me because if I'm gonna play a card like this, I'd rather just play Fua. In all honesty,
I'm right there with you. It's like you probably play this over Fua in the deck just because it can still attack and be an android. But
right.
But damn, dude, why isn't this just Fua? They copied Gohan to the letter, but then they don't give us like knockoff Fua. I'm so upset over this.
Yeah, this is just a C though. Like you consider playing it because there's really nothing else.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right, Android 15, 1-drop 10k, 5k combo, activate main once per turn, choose up to 1 battle card with Android, special traits in your battle area. Other than this card, it gets plus 5k power for the turn. This annoys me because you should have been able to hit your leader.
This is basically the Android version of Vados. Am I wrong?
Yeah, it is literally Android Vados. Yeah. And I think that's fine. Like Vados is like actually a good card if the cards around her are good, but unfortunately they never were, so she sucked. Right. This is fine. This is like a C. Yeah, this is definitely play this.
Yeah, this is playable. An Android.
Yeah, it's playable. I'll give it a C, maybe C+, depending on how the meta shapes. It's also with the field spell, you're able to swing into something for 30k, 1 energy, and then boost something else by 5. So there's some type of value in it, but it all depends on how the meta shapes out.
Yeah, it's a C.
And now we're going to, I think, their second best card. That isn't the promo.
Yeah, this card's awesome.
Oh,
Android 16.
Can we just go to the alt?
10k combo, sure. Choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area, and it gets minus 20k power for the turn. Activate main. KO this card in a battle area. Draw 1 card.
This is my favorite art in the set. This is my favorite art in the set, hands down. I love this artwork. Like I'm not gonna play this deck. I'm gonna get a play set of this. This just looks too sick.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, this is a fantastic card. Like, I don't think people understand. Like, just playing this off of 17 feels so unfair at times. Like, there are points when you're playing this deck where you just feel like you're the best deck in the game. And playing this off of the 17 promo with the field active is one of those times. It's just disgusting. Like, it actually is just disgusting, some of the turns this deck can do. 16 is essentially like a swing of 3 cards by himself. Sometimes more, but he's often like a swing of 3 cards.
Yeah, there's definitely ways to play this card, especially into green, knowing that all their abilities are KO, maybe outside of a warm greeting, depending. But there is a world where you can just kind of get more value out of this card by swinging into it and not using the effect, because if they still KO it, which is their main ability, you'll still be able to minus 20k. Maybe you won't get the draw, but just there's still value in this card on your turn and their turn. You can even try to do swings out of it, and if it lives a turn, you swing again with it, trigger the ability, and then you have energy to use. So I say this card is a strong B plus, A minus at best.
Yeah, I'm giving it. I'm right there, B plus.
Yeah, B plus for me. Yeah, I don't think it quite gets there in A, just because it's not as good as the 13, but it's still good.
If this was a 25k, I think that would have been enough to say this.
That would be way too much. 25k, 10k combo is like
insane.
Just better than a vanilla? No.
Lock it to droids. Activate main if your leader card is an android.
Oh yeah, that'll probably be fine.
That would be fine. Yeah,
that would be.
That's what I'm trying to say. They could have pushed it a little bit if they just made it say, okay, only in this deck.
Yeah. All right, Android 17, 3-drop 20k, 5k combo. When attacking, if attacking a battle card, draw 1 card. This card really annoys me because this could have easily been a 10k and just perfectly fine. And another 3-drop you have to play. Like these 3-drops are so annoying. It's just clogging.
You have to like
the whole deck.
really, you have to pick and choose like the 3s. The field should have cost 2. Let's be real. The field should have just been cost 2 and just put barrier on it. Like, come on, really, just do that.
Yeah, like I said, just so many 3-drop androids that once you get to that curve, it's like, do you sacrifice the turn to set up the field spell, or do you start to set up board? It's going to be very matchup dependent. But if the field spell is on the board and this card is able to swing into maybe the weenies or just something in rest mode, being able to draw is a very strong ability. So I give this card a valid C plus, respectfully.
I think I'm C plus with this only because you have the ability to play this for free.
I'm just on C. Like, this is fine. When I played the deck, that just felt like one of the worst cards. Just because I'd rather play other things. All right, Android 17. Do we have this art already? Like, this art looks so familiar. We have this, right? Just copy paste. The crit, right? The crit Android 17.
Yeah, it's the crit.
It's exactly this art, right? Just different outfit.
It feels like it, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, 2-drop 20k, 5k combo on play, add a life. When attacking, if attacking a battle card, this card gets plus 5k power for the battle. So this is a card you have to play in your Android deck because it's a 2-drop.
Yeah, it's like one of our 3 2-drops, basically.
Yeah, it's completely necessary. And it's unfortunate because this is like a C minus maybe. Like, I really don't like this card, but you just have to play it.
Yeah, with like the red androids, they have a few, add up to 1 card from life to hand, and androids is kind of in a weird spot depending on whether you want to rush awaken or you want to stall awaken. And with so many effects pertaining to battle cards, you kind of got to ask yourself, well, what about the leader? You know what I mean? So
yeah, exactly. Like, how are you winning?
Exactly. How are you winning if you're not swinging at leader and you're more focused on battle cards? So I'm kind of with you, man.
That's kind of what they pushed.
C minus, maybe C.
Like, that was their goal, right? Was the 13 and the 17 promo, or like kind of what I think they should have had more cards doing. Like, when you get a KO, you need a payoff for it.
Yes.
So like 13's payoff is he's going to kill the rest of your board because you let him hit, and then he gets to swing face in the end. So that's a big payoff.
Yeah.
And then the 17 promo, if he kills one of your dudes, he gets to push a 40k into your face. That's a big payoff.
Yeah.
So like, I think the deck needs to get some more. When you KO, I get like a more threatening attack into your leader, or when I KO, I get better. I can then wipe your board, or when I KO, I get advantage. Like, there needs to be some kind of payoff for the going into board so that you get time to go face. And it needs to make up for the time you're losing by not going face, right? So I think that should be what they focus on doing, is trying to balance out the tempo lost versus the rewards given.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah.
Next we have Gohan.
Yeah, this is a C+. Just straight up C+.
This is good. Gohan's good. This is good.
Yeah, just it's Android 1718, so I guess it's better than Gohan depending on who you are.
Yeah, it's Gohan with an Android skin. It'll be good into blue that likes to go wide with a bunch of like smaller power cards, a bunch of cantrips and whatnot. You think a Halo cool, maybe spamming out a bunch of what's his name, sharpeners. So tap 3, you could almost wipe the board depending on the matchup. Even boot tanks that like to spam a lot of 1-drop draw ones. So this card definitely has its merits, but like y'all said, it depends on who you're playing, what you're playing. If you're playing this card, if you're playing Android 18, you play this. Any other leader, you're just playing Gohan. So overall, a good card. I'll give it a C+.
Yeah, C+ it is. Next, we have Android 18 cantrip. This is a B.
Oh my god.
Because she can step on me. Next.
Bro, why couldn't it be green, bro?
Android 18, 2-drop, 15k, 10k combo. we're just not going to acknowledge that anymore. Permanent, your turn. This card in a battle area gets plus 5k power. On play, take a life. This is good. This is a 2-drop you pretty much have to play.
Yep. This actually I'm more willing to give it because it's just Krillin, right?
Yes.
Except better, because you don't have to be awakened.
Is
Yeah,
Krillin
so this
awakened?
is just better.
Yeah, Krillin's awakened.
Yeah, I think Krillin. Yeah, so this is just better Krillin. So, this is 4. No, it's up to so it's just better Krillin. Yeah.
Yep, it's just better Krillin.
C plus, I guess.
It's really the 10k combo that kind of carries it. On your turn, sure, you got a 2-cost 20k swing, which is cool.
Yeah.
Defensively, depending on what the matchup is, the 15k matters or it doesn't. But being able to self-awaken, have 10k combo, and then being able to swing at most leaders that are at 20k just for 2, yeah, C+. At the very best, B-, but I'd call it a C+.
Yeah, this is definitely C+. This is just really good, and it's going in every Android deck. Android 19, 3-drop, 15k, 10k combo. When attacking once per turn, if attacking a battle card, switch this card to active mode. Whatever.
Why is this a 15k?
Yeah,
Why?
I think this.
Why
is
did they do that?
It should have been a 20 if it's a 3-cost.
Yeah, this is. So dumb.
This should have been a 20.
I think this card's an F. It's unplayable.
Yeah, just if it was a 2-cost, then we're talking. Like, there's a conversation to be had about this card, but
agreed.
Well, because then you got for 3, you could play this plus 15, and then give it the 5, and then it swings twice for 20, and that's fine. But for 3 to not even be able to contest their leader, like, this is what I'm talking about. This card should have been like, or this card should have had when attacking, if attacking a battle card, switch this card to active mode, and auto. If you KO'd a battle card during this turn, this card gains like plus 5.
Yeah,
or like
right.
plus 10
so then you can attack leader.
Yeah, so then it's like battle into leader. That would have been fine. Why doesn't this do that?
Yeah,
this is so they just didn't get the payoff part of the didn't get the payoff of the going into board all the time, right? Some cards got it, but very few did.
Yep.
Yeah, the best thing about this card is the combo power, but it's not enough.
No.
F.
Yeah, I'm right there.
Good. Android 20, another 3-drop, 20k, 10k combo. On play, take life. When attacking, if attacking a battle card, choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area, and it gets minus 10k power for the battle. This is pretty good.
I wish the minus wasn't for the battle. That's like my biggest complaint.
You're right.
Yeah, it's like it actually matters.
Huh. I just read it, but I didn't actually read that,
Yeah, it's like the only annoying thing about this card. Yeah, I know. Fun fact, if the minus 10 does actually make it hit 0, it will still die.
Well, yeah.
But this only lasting for the battle means if it's actually like a defendable attack, they go back up to full power and you kind of just didn't do anything. You kind of have to play it because it's like one of the cards you can play off of 17 that can help you awaken, and it has like some positive attack when going into board. But it's also one of the few 10Ks. So it's
Right.
like a C, but it's like a C you kind of have to place in some amount.
Yeah, depending on how you use it, because you could, if the field spell is on board, you could swing into something and then maybe -10 something else, so you can ideally get rid of 2 things off the board. Or if there's a major threat, you could swing into that threat, minus it by 10k. Leader ability, turn this into a 40k. So there's multiple ways to play the card. At most, you'll be able to get rid of 2 things, but I agree. It's like a C plus, but kind of almost necessary for the card. The 10k also obviously just carries it.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
10Ks
if this
are
card
great.
was a 5K, I think it'd be bad.
Yeah, it'd be,
but
Oh,
it'd be
5k
close
combo.
to a D.
Yeah, that's tough.
Cell. I consider playing this card.
yeah, I actually legitimately did a couple of times too.
I think like this is a playable card.
I've been playing the 18 from set 1 that like finds 17s.
Oh yeah, same. That's really good.
Yeah, I really like
It
that
sent
card.
17s and Krillins, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really playing Krillins, but there's a lot of 17s in my deck, so.
Yeah, right. Find your
Yeah,
your
2
promo.
costs.
I think this card's
2
fine though.
cost 20Ks are good. Yeah, it's a cheap card that can threaten awaken leaders. 10k combo is never bad ever. You know, you almost want it to do something rather than be vanilla, but I could see it being playable. I wouldn't be mad if someone splashed it in their deck. I give it a C.
Yeah, I think
it's a
the only
C.
reason this is it's all vanillas are
Yeah, it's a
basically
vanilla.
C's, but it's got like this the allure right now is the trait because we don't have like the card pool for the traits. So that's like really the only reason you'd even consider this. The second
Yeah,
we had
that's
something that
why.
could fill the slot, you would just cut it, but the traits are kind of important. We just don't have good 2-drops in the trait.
Yep.
Right.
Son Goku Mini DA 2-drop 15k 10k combo when attacking once per turn. Discard 1 card from your hand. If your leader is awakened, switch this card to active mode. This just feels unplayable.
This card's actually no. This
How?
card's good.
It's a 15k.
You leader affect it in Daima 2.
Yeah, but like, then you're not leader affecting the good cards.
You got to play more attackers.
No, I'm not playing this.
For the
There's no way this is
you're
good. False.
no, you legitimately this card is legitimately decent.
Get out of here. D+, D-.
You're crazy.
Don't play this.
This is a 2-drop 25k dual attacker.
Nope. Get out of here.
I'm giving it a C+. Tim is crazy. This man has gone off his hinges at this point. He's just dying on a hill that doesn't even exist.
This card's not good.
I mean, I've never really played Daimaku, so it's hard to grade this. Let me see this again. Discard 1 card from your hand. If your leader is awake, switch to active.
In Daima 2, this is a 25k dual attacker for 2 energy.
I mean, if you knock down their
You gotta
leader
discard a
to
card. This is just not it.
yeah,
That's-
it depends. I mean,
that's
it depends on what
super
card you're
tempo worth.
discarding. But with if this is out with Gloria on the board, then the 15k almost doesn't matter. You could even ping it because you'll be pinging another 15k leader with this card. But
Yeah,
I
it
think
lets
it's
you get a really good
situational.
turn. It lets you
I'd
get like
give
a
it a
really good
C-.
like 6 energy turn too. Like normally in order for you to have like the crazy Daima 2 turns, you
All right,
have to play for
I'll
like
come up
8.
to a D+.
You get out of here.
Come
Get outta
up to a
here.
D+ is wild.
That's a C+. You are crazy.
All right.
Why
Dr.
is this an
Gero.
Earthling? Why is this an
why is this not
Earthling?
an
Why
Android?
couldn't this just be Android, dude? Why couldn't they just give him his stupid hat and just be like he's an Android? But no, he's just a fucking
because
dude.
this is not Android 20. It's Dr. Gero.
Yeah, it's just
Correct. I
Dr.
like
Gero. Yeah, I'm just saying, why didn't they make him Android 20 and give him his stupid hat?
Who cares?
Well, I mean, there's no way to search androids in red, I believe. So there's no like top
No.
5 tutors. So
All right,
it
Dr.
is-
Flappe.
This card's actually great.
Sick do. 1-drop 5k 10k combo on play. If your leader's awakened, add up to 1 red battle card with cost 3 or less and Android special traits from your drop to your hand. Yeah, this card's really good.
This is a really good card.
You're basically looking for Android 16 off this more
Mhm.
often than not, no?
Yeah, it's like Android
Probably.
16. It's like Android 16. The Gohan. Those are like the 2 major ones.
Yeah.
You could add the draw one. Basically, you're just like Swiss Army knife picking whatever you want your 17 you're about to play, right? So you're just like
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, so this card is just there to guarantee the ammunition for the 17 promo, which is going to be another A tier card when we finally get to it. But this is really good. This is like a C plus.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
C plus.
I could give it a C plus. Yeah, the 10k combo, you're never mad at a card with 10k combo. But being able to recycle your 3 cost 16 to potentially have more KO power, not KO power, but like minus 20 power, more draw power. Yeah, I could give it a C plus.
This card is kind of why I think you don't have to play 4-ofs most of your 3-drops. Like why you can get away with only playing a few of each.
I see.
Because you can Swiss Army knife them thanks to Dr. Flappe. So
I'm with you.
You don't have to like flood your deck with like
who is
play
this?
sets.
He's a Dragon Ball character.
Yeah.
I know he's not.
He was in Dragon Ball, wasn't he?
Definitely.
No. He is. Hold on. Let me go back.
Is he from the movie? Because like I don't know him.
He was from Dragon Ball.
No, he was not.
He made Android 8.
There we go.
There's no way.
Yeah, I literally just read it. Yeah, I just looked him up. He made Android 8.
Yeah, he was Soul Kage.
How do I not remember
Android
this?
8.
Is he not canon? Is that why?
No, he's canon. I'm pretty sure.
I have read Dragon Ball like at least 20 times, and I've never
I see
seen him before.
pages of him in the manga, but I don't know if they were.
All right, the best card in the set, Cody. We're there.
Oh,
Frieza,
did we
4 drop,
finally reach it?
25k, 0 combo, permanent. Your turn. Your leader with Universe 7 and special traits gets plus 10k power. Activate battle once per turn. If this card is in a battle, if this card is in a battle area, has what? If this card in a battle area,
If this card in a battle area
has 30k power or more. Jeez, I cannot read. Draw 1 card. I'm just so excited. I want to play this in Starter Coup.
So, Tim, you have to go first. I will just concede the Starter Coup discussion to you on this.
Yeah. So this is insane. The Starter Coup is 30k. You then bump this to a 30. It's in a battle. You draw a card. That's insane. And then you can protect it. This card just does everything you want it to do.
It doesn't you don't have
4s in the deck.
No, you're missing the thing. You can draw an opponent's turn too.
Oh, right. So you protect it, or if they're attacking you, this is just awesome.
If they swing at your face, you can just activate. One of the things that like Starter Coup felt bad about was if they just went face, you didn't get any value out of leader effect on their turn. Well, now we can get value out of leader effect on their turn.
No, you don't.
So they have. Yes,
this card has to be in the battle.
No, it just says activate battle.
If this card in a battle area.
Yeah, it just has to exist.
Oh, you're right.
It doesn't.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought this had to be in the battle. Oh, okay.
No, so they attack your face and you leader effect this,
Jeez,
and then you draw another card.
This now went from a B to an A.
This man's giving this card an A.
Yeah, like
I was gonna give it a B. I didn't realize this just had to be in a battle area. Yeah, I just didn't read it.
Yeah. It just it feels also is good because you don't really want to play more than one on the board. Like once you've got one, you can kind of do other stuff, and they have to like check it. Yeah, if they fail to remove it, you're like sick value town, boys.
Yes, this is just awesome.
Yeah, this definitely feels more like Starter Coup support. I mean, U7 can kinda get something out of it, but it'll mostly be on offensive. But this is definitely a Starter Coup support. I give it a calm B plus. This is a good card.
Yes,
this card will be played. Yeah, this card will be played in my tanky U7 deck because I do play TOP Arena, and if they're like gonna swing at my board and I can defend the Frieza, I can be like, TOP Arena, draw an extra card. So this will still get played, I think, but it's only gonna be like 2 of them.
Yeah, even TOP.
A, baby, this is an A.
Oh my god, I'm not giving it an A.
You absolutely can.
Because I'm giving it an A plus, baby. Let's go.
Oh my god!
I just hit my soundboard, but you guys couldn't hear it. Bleak Future, 3-drop field. Permanent. If your leader is Android 18, your battle cards with Android special traits can attack active battle mode cards. So this is like This card makes or breaks your Android deck. I've noticed, like the games you have the field versus the games you don't are just completely different games.
Yeah.
I feel like this card's best matchup will be in the yellow because they do like to keep certain cards in active mode. In my testing, a lot of times cards are already going to be swinging at you, trying to pressure you down. So if they're already in rest mode, it almost kind of makes this card feel like what's it for. But depending on the matchup, maybe like the Halo Kuzas of the world or even yellow decks that are still going to be lingering around, it has its merits. But right now it's sitting with me on a C plus. It's either you commit to this card as a 4 of or you don't bother. This isn't a 3 of, this isn't a 2 of. It's either you commit to the game plan or you don't. So this is very matchup dependent. Even against Broly's, you're charging this card, I feel like, because you're not touching their board. So it's matchup dependent. I'll give it, you know what, I'm just gonna give it a C. I'm respectfully just gonna give it a C.
So I thought this card looked kind of bad. And then you play the deck and it's like, man, you have to get this on 3 for the deck to work.
Facts.
I got some decks, yeah.
Yeah, and it just, when you don't have it, your deck just feels like a worse red deck than any other red deck. So just the sole purpose is I'm gonna give it a C plus.
I'm on the C tier. I honestly would like the same reason I gave Egg an F. I'm gonna give this an F.
I'm with you. Like,
Yeah.
It just sucks that you have to play it.
Yeah, it's like you have to play it and it's just a brick and it doesn't offer any like actual value and it's just like kind of there to force you to play the deck. This should have just been like an effect on the leader. Like honestly, this should have just been an effect on the leader and they just should have said screw it. Permanent, your Android battle card is going to attack battle cards in active mode.
100%.
Like why wouldn't they just print that on the leader?
And instead
they
of
should have just been on the leader
20, just give it plus 10. Yeah. I agree.
Just remove this card, and if this was going to be a required way for the deck to function, it should have been something the deck had access to immediately. You shouldn't have to draw the card that makes your deck even function, right? That's kind of stupid.
I agree.
Yeah, or even if the 4-cost promo was able to play this card like off its ability, like that would have.
Yeah, even if we had a way to like cheat, like droids would have loved to get a Android only version of 1-drop Roshi that only reduced the cost of Android extras. That would have been fine. And we didn't get that. We got no way to play this for cheaper. We got no way to like cheat this into play. And it's like something that we absolutely need in some matchups to like have a positive edge. It sucks. This card sucks in design. It has a good effect, but like everything about this card and the requirements imposed upon you to play this just so your deck works is just, I give this card an F. I hate cards like this.
Yeah.
It should have been a 2-cost, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should have. It's just unfortunate that you need the card. All right, this is over by 1-drop. During this turn, if an opponent battle card is KO'd in battle and your leader is Android 18, draw 2 cards. Cody, can you please explain this card?
So going by the Japanese translation, like word for word, the intent is that you only draw 2 cards once. As in, if you've killed something, you activate this, you draw 2. It's not actually supposed to be a lingering effect per the Japanese, like if you go and translate it like word for word. I don't know how they're going to plan to fix that because as it is written in English, this card reads activated and every single time you kill something you draw 2. That's not supposed to be what it does, but as written, I don't know if they're going to make it do that because I think Fash has said that it does and then he has said that it doesn't, and I don't know what the ruling is on it right now, but I went and read the Japanese one and that one does make it appear that is only a one-time thing.
Okay.
That being the case, I think that it's still a playable card.
Yeah, it's still good.
Yeah, so it's even if it's just a 1 energy draw 2, that's fine.
This is like Spaceship then.
I was just like about to say that it echoes like the vibe of Spaceship, but apparently you're supposed to KO something first
Yeah.
then tap 1 to play it to be able to draw 2.
Yep.
I thought when I first read it, it's you tap 1, play this card, and then it kind of floats until
yeah,
you KO
so-
something and then
exactly.
draw.
Yeah.
Like that's
That's
how
what I
I
thought
read
too.
it. You know what I mean?
It
And
kind
I
of
feel
reads like
that would have made the
Glimpse.
card better.
What's the card in Magic? The elf ball card. You play.
Oh
you
yeah,
play
I
it,
know what you're talking
It
about.
floats, and then every time you play an elf, you just draw a card, and then you just go through your whole deck. That's kind of what this looked like to me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
but-
it's just really
yeah.
poorly translated.
We'll see. We'll
like,
see
when-
what it does on the client, and then that's just
Yeah.
the ruling.
But
At
but
that point, yeah, I'm waiting for the client.
yeah, but because I mean we can't just accept because Fash has changed what he said on this card twice. So
So,
yeah. So as of right now though, from what I understand, it is if you've killed anything during the turn, you pay 1, you draw 2. That's
okay, and that's still good. That's like a C
yeah.
plus. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll creep into B- if it floats, but for now, I'll give it a C plus at best.
Yeah, agreed. Next, we have Hell's Flash. 1 drop. Activate battle. Your turn. Your cards with Android and their special traits that are in a battle with your opponent's battle card get plus 25k power for the battle. I don't like it.
This gets a D from me,
Yeah,
and that's me being generous.
I agree. I
Damn,
think
a
it's,
D.
I think it's probably worse than that, but yeah, I'll give it a D.
Oh, I think you guys are a little harsh. This is
This-
like basically removal because it works with your leader.
It does.
I don't care.
I get it, but it just there's so many things that rely on not controlling, but attacking battle cards that I have to
know.
ask myself, what about the leader?
Right. It's just
How do I threaten lead?
it just goes against everything Red wants to do.
Yeah, like the thing that the only thing I like about this card is that it gives your leader the ability to become the threat into their battle cards so that your stuff can go face.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like 1 energy 25k is a lot for 1 energy. That's a huge leader swing into something.
Yeah, it's a
So, like-
gigantic meter in its own right for sure.
Mhm. Like I don't think this is a bad card. I think that like I wouldn't rate it below a C. I think this is just like a C.
See, I
card.
will just because Red, you're trying to tap out every turn. You can't use this on the opponent's turn to save
Right.
to save a life. It's just I feel like it just makes
Well,
your deck
that
worse.
makes sense for you. You're using it aggressively only, so you are
Right.
tapping out.
sure.
can't even
but
use it
You're tapping
defensively,
out for
so-
all of your other things. This is
I
F.
think
I'm
if
gonna
they
give it
give
an
you
F.
20
Screw it.
He's
I-
just giving it.
I feel you. Like if it was able to be used, if a battle card was swinging into you and you could use this on either turn, like offensive or defensive, as long as a battle card is, in the battle, I might get rated higher, but I'm just gonna stick with D for now.
Oh, if this was just either turn, if a battle card was in battle, that would be very, very, very strong.
Yeah.
Facts.
We got
And this
super
is-
combo.
this is
That
cool.
looks great.
That looks good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, I'm giving it an A off of art alone.
And we got the promo,
We have the
which I
very
think
important
we're
promo.
gonna, which I think
Very
is silly
Which is
because we have 2
probably,
decks
like,
that
the
have 2
best
mandatory
card in-
promos.
This is probably just like the best card.
Sick
Androids.
artwork too.
Yeah,
that
it
you
looks really
passed
good.
it.
Did I?
Oh no, it was on the
Yeah.
last page. It was
Oh,
in
was
the
it?
It's on the
second
last
row.
page.
Second row, far
Oh,
right.
there it is.
Yeah, sick artwork.
All right, Android 17, 4 drop, 25k, 5k combo. Why was this not just in the set?
Yeah, why wasn't this a main set SR?
Yeah, on play,
I
if your
think
leader
this
has
is
Android
what-
and special traits, play up to 1 battle card with cost 3 or less, and Android and special traits from your hand. When attacking, if an opponent's battle card is KO'd in battle during this turn, this card gets plus 15k power for the battle. Yeah, this is just so good.
I think
I
this
hate,
is what's
I hate that this is a
even keeping
promo
it
because
alive.
anyone coming into the client in set 7 will never be able to get this card.
Mm.
And that just makes me very
especially-
angry.
And especially, this is a ultimate battle card, right?
Yeah, so
Like,
this is going to be a
so-
level up.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we gotta wait X amount of time for paper to even get our hands on
True.
this card. So
True,
there's
yeah.
also that.
Yeah, so like Androids is going to be borderline unplayable until Ultimate Battle.
Yeah, but I'll give this
unfortunate.
card an A minus just because it echoes Kefla's ability.
Yeah.
Being able to swing into anything, preferably leader for 40k, like that's definitely strong. And the fact that it's when attacking, Is if this card is able to stick, it's a 40k more often than not at anything you need it to be. So I give this an A minus because this is what I think. This is what makes Red Driggities even playable to the extent
Is that what we're calling it
is.
now?
I call it
And
Red
Driggities.
Driggities. You know
I
my
love it.
vibe.
I love it.
But I call it Red Driggities.
I'm about to be real controversial, and I think Jules is about to like the controversial I'm about to be.
The controversial? Sure, go for it.
This is an A plus.
Love it.
And I'm giving this an A plus because this is exactly how every single card designed for this deck needs to release. Every
No, you're
single
right.
card needs to have this little bottom text here of
Yes.
do something when you've done your thing of killing them so that you gain a
Yes.
perk. I want this on every card that they give this deck. Yeah. So like if they get more of like this effect, more of this nice when attacking, this deck is gonna start slapping really hard because I really like when I get to like keep a 17 going back into my turn, kill one of their dudes with like a 16, play another 17, play another guy, and then just jam 240s whenever I want down their throat. That's pretty good.
Yep.
But you don't get to do that very often, and the only cards that are actually allowing you to push is this and 13. So like you have no
Right.
pressure right now because like if you're trying to do the board control thing, you have nothing that's going face, and the payoffs for going face just aren't there. So this
Right.
guy in 13 is all we got, and they just won't give us more cards like this.
Yeah.
I'm
Nah,
gonna
I
agree with Jules.
man.
I think this is an A minus card. But yeah, it's good.
I'm
It
giving it A
just
plus
needs more-
because it's the only card with the good payoff right now.
Hmm.
And this is probably the only card that makes it playable in a sense, along with the 5 cost and Driggity 13. So
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So thank you both for being here. Really appreciate it.
not valid. I appreciate the invite, man. You know, I love to come kick it, chop it up with y'all.
Jules, where can everyone find you?
Y'all can find me on twitch.tv/AOJules. All my social medias is /whoisjules. I'm out here. I'm doing my thing. Tarmo Tim, I see you doing your thing. Much love to you, Brody.
You too, pal. Cody, where can everyone find you?
I'm still being held in the cage in the bottom of your Discord.
Damn straight.
That's crazy.
Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.